Can't we just let go of this nightmare? My life is filled with unreasonable addictions, and most of them are really hard to explain to someone who is of outside party. I think that the most problematic thing about all of this is the way we perceive our tiredness, and no one might actually even appreciate how we try our very best always. We try to live better, we try not to visit evil websites, we try to maintain our fitness levels and even abstain from using alcohol from time to time. But then again, all is very unreasonable. Even at 43 years old, I think that it hasn't been explored enough what long-term computer and social media addiction causes to people, especially of my age group. I became, I became very addicted to computers or online living at the tender age of 22, when I finally found online role-playing games. And ever since then, I've been steadily declining, with even more addictions coming in the shape of smartphones and all the scamcha games that are contained within. I am always after easy dopamine hits from chocolate and caffeine, and you know, the kind of things that lonely people usually take. The direction a man takes to use his own hand, so to speak. So that is very problematic, and the tiresomeness of it all. It is getting harder every day to justify not just keep on drinking and to fight on, when all of it is just a fabrication of my own mind. I never had any concrete dreams. I just had some superfluous dreams that I thought that were of my own making, but I think that that was just something, a fabrication of sorts for me to fit in, for me to get the acceptance that I truly craved. And it almost feels like I'm stuck in a loop of past traumas, so that whenever I'm close to dealing with something painful, I will use my newly acquired escapist talents to carry on with my hedonistic behavior, and my slow declining mental health usually gives me no quarter. And it's because of these reasons, and it is very difficult for us to really sympathize with each other. We all got our own struggles. I try to lift weights. I try to avoid bad websites with a toxic message. I try to avoid being too hard on myself. But it is still, I can even buy books that I will never open because of my diminished mental capacity and my attention span is not what it used to be. I'm not saying that I was ever much of an avid reader, but but during these modern ages, it is really difficult for me to even wait out the starting process of a computer without actually visiting cell phones and tablets while while the computer is starting up. There is not even a hint of patience left in me. It's a weird existence, actually. Really confusing at times, because I of course know that if I am a human being that is left to his own devices, he will succumb into hedonism and unruly behavior. But now that I am here experiencing this existence with you guys, I feel that fate smiles upon us once again, because we are here together documenting these sort of affairs. And it is not easy. The problem lies not within ourselves, but our capacity to feel diminished levels of empathy towards one another. That is the gist of the problem. We don't really know, and we are not put upon this earth to truly understand. If we were to fully understand the suffering of our next of kin, we would probably succumb under the duress of those. If we are only meant to carry our own baggage, and if we were to experience the everyday struggles, mental and otherwise, of our human being friends, then we would surely collapse under the stress of the full realization of suffering that we all have to endure in some form or another on a daily basis. So yes, this has been a suffering vlog from Finland, straight from Finland. A suffering vlog made in the finest Finnish tradition. Only the Finnish chocolate reigns supreme over these kind of vlogs, video vlogging blogs. So I thank you kindly for existing alongside me. We hope to make this universum a more bearable place in the near future. So take care now and have a very relaxed day, and remember to be gentle towards one another. We never know what struggles lie ahead.